Hey guys, welcome to another video. My name is David Pinto. They also call me TipsWithDav. And in today's video, what we're going to be doing, I'm looking up because I have another monitor and I have some things on that monitor, but we're going to be looking at System.io funnel builder finally. So up till now, we've done a few things. One is we've seen the distinction between what a sales funnel is and a list building funnel is. But this entire series is meant for the affiliate marketers. So we're going to be building definitely a sales funnel and a list building funnel, basically, more than anything else. Okay, now what I want to say right now to you guys is, specifically when we start this step, we are going to be looking how to use the inbuilt software and tool of the funnel builder. Let me just say that once you learn how to use this funnel builder drag and drop software which System.io has, you can build your course, you can build your website, you can build pretty much anything within System.io that System.io has to offer with this, when you understand how the funnel builder works, because it's based on the same, let's say, technology, or it's based on the same way to drag and drop for other websites as well. Okay, so let me just give you an example. Let me make myself a little bit smaller and show you guys. Okay, so you can see right here, you have in the dashboard, you have websites and you have blogs, sales funnels, and digital stores. Now, blogs and sales funnels are the two things that you will need as a affiliate marketer, in my opinion. Okay, why? Because I would suggest even having a website is good for driving traffic in the end, but we'll talk about that later, right? So we want to just talk about the sales builder, the sales funnel builder, for you guys to understand. So I'm just going to open, let's say, this course funnel that I have right here, and any of the pages, literally any of the pages. Let's pick on a sales page for you guys to understand. So I'm going to just open this one right here, click on edit, and you will see that the funnel builder itself, how the page is set up, okay, is pretty much the same way. You have different elements on the left hand side right here. As you guys can see, you have different elements that are available, and it shows you text elements, it shows you the column layouts, it shows you the form and payment options, media. So based on the kind of page that we will create with this, with the sales funnel, the sections might change, right? So on a sales page like this, I could add the option of a calendar, but in an opt-in page, I would not be able to add the action of a calendar. Why? Because an opt-in page doesn't need a calendar. So just to give you guys an understanding, let's say you want to make a quiz-based funnel. Guess what? You can create a quiz-based funnel by, let's say you go here, you click on survey, just to show you guys, and literally you drag and drop, and guess what? You have your survey here. You make your answers. I mean, they answer the questions, and answer 1, answer 2, and you can edit them based on the step, and you can even tell them what to do after the answers and the survey questions have finally been done. And then you can even see the final step, what they're gonna do. Okay, so this is quite cool. But just to show you, I literally drag that element and I dropped it here, and then once the element is on the page, I can edit it. Okay, let me just tell you that is the basic understanding, because the moment you understand this drag and drop software, you have a page and you can start also from scratch by understanding it. So that's the elements on this side. Then you have blocks. I'm going to explain to you what this is, because as I said, the moment you understand what the funnel builder is doing, you can add these features on literally any part of the website. The funnel builder still remains the same. The software behind this drag and drop software is the same. So you have blocks. Blocks are basically, if I click on blocks right here, you'll see that you have some saved blocks. These are my saved blocks, and these are all the blocks that I personally saved. So you can save these as like a template almost. Let's say you create one kind of element on a page, you can save it as a block. Now remember, these blocks are not, you have to, if you add all these elements and you have to change, let's say this, I'm going to use this example. Okay, so I have this for my course right here, But as you can see, I would come here and need to edit these buttons to make those changes that I want specifically that is valid for this page, right? So those are blocks. Basically, let's say if I want to save this, get instant access, I like the font, I like everything. All I do is click over here, and as you can see, there's duplicate. So this is settings, duplicate, and it's saved. And when you click on saved, it says create block, and then I can create this block. I can put a title for it and so on and so forth, and I can create it and it will get saved in blocks right here. So these are all my saved blocks I personally use. Just it saves me time if I have to build at any point of time something else in the future. I know that these are the resources that I can use immediately, and like templates that I like. So that's what blocks are. However, there is something else that is available and which you cannot see right here, which I'm going to explain. So you have blocks and you have master blocks. Let's say we'll use this button as an example again, right? Let's say we want to save this block right here and we want to save it as a master block. You can literally save it as a master block. Now it says title, so you can add whatever your title is. For this, I'm just going to write test, and you'll see, do you want to create a master block? What is a master block? You can see right here, if I click on this button right here, it should tell me. Okay, so it's not telling me what a master block is, but basically if I click on this and I select it as a master block, it is something that will be visible on literally every page of all the pages that I want, right? So if I want to add a master block, then I can, so I'll create it. I'll just show you guys. Okay, I can create it right here, and then it will save. And you can see right here, it pops up in master blocks, and this is what the master block is. And you can now have this master block created and added to any of the other pages and so on and so forth. Right now, I don't really want this as a master block. It's not really useful, but it would be useful for a master block like a menu or something like that. That would be really cool. And then you can always change things on that menu at any point of time, and it will change for all the places that that master block has been applied. Remember that. Okay, so that's the beauty of having a master block. Let's say you want to have these one-off changes done, then a master block is needed. Then you have opt-in forms. These are again some things that if you don't want to go through the template and you just want to use something like this, you can use something like this as well. I find it pretty useful depending on what I want to do. But this is quite a useful strategy. For example, this one right here is a good section to have. Instead of creating the whole thing on your own, you're already now using something like this, one of these blocks to create this opt-in section. Like let's say you're building a website or you're building even a page like this, you can utilize different sections. So this is an opt-in, so maybe not an opt-in, but let's say features, and you want to add these features elements, right? So these are things that you can add, your services. These are blocks that are pre-made blocks that are saved within the system.io itself. Testimonials, as you can see right here. You can see page headers are there. You can see welcome blocks are there, which is cool to have. Really, really nice. Very happy with this actually. Theme presentations in case you want to say the who you are and so on and so forth. And then page footers. Obviously, this is another key element right here. And then, as I said, features. And then you have opt-in forms. Okay, so these are the basic ones that are available just for you guys to understand the different elements of different features of elements and blocks. And guys, I'm gonna go back to the element section just to show you. It's very simple. I have a headline here, okay, but let's say now I want to add some text. All I literally need to do is click on it, drag and drop. That's how it is. Let's say I want to add maybe a column, let's say 2 columns, and then I want to add that text into that 2 columns. I can just literally drag these 2 columns here, and then if I want to take this text and add it to this column, great, now I can add more text over here. You see how easy it is, and then you can edit it by just clicking on it, and then on the left hand side right here is where you can edit it. So you can change the font, change the size, you can change the background, change the margins, you can have a delay setting as well, and so on and so forth. So it's quite cool to have these elements. This is just to show you how the tool works, and depending really what you're building, you can use all of these. I primarily use form input. I use a button, I use a calendar, and that's pretty much it. Image and video are the 2 other ones. If you want an audio, you can have an audio. Sometimes you can have a survey template, and sometimes you can have a countdown. All of these are specific features. Let's say now you're even fancier and you want to have some raw HTML, you can have some raw HTML added to it as well. It's quite a cool way to get it done. Horizontal line is basically giving a different section. If you want to create a whole different section right here, you can create that here, which is a section, just a different part on the page. A row is just a row. 3 columns is, as I showed you before, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4 are the options available. So that is how it is used. Very simple, very easy to use. And then you have the settings page right here, and this settings is for this specific page. It will tell you what the font size is, what the font you're using on the entire page. If you want to add a background image, I'm just going to give you guys an understanding. Okay, let's go here, and I'm going to choose let's say from one of the images that I have in my background, right? So we will just upload one to give you guys an understanding. Let's say we use this, and we will upload it very quickly. I'm just going to show you just to give you an example, right? And I've added now a background image, as you can see, to this entire section right here. So go to settings, and that is the entire background that is available right there, right? Can you see? And then you can say repeat, or you can have a full center with height, for example. I'm going to just compete on repeat because I don't have any issues, and this just tells me a little bit about it. You can blur it out, and then you can have SEO optimization also to your page, and so on and so forth. Okay, social image. So if you have a favicon, I might be saying a lot of things that you're confused about, but it's just for you guys to understand. Then you have in the settings element here you have hide from search engines. So this page specifically, I want to hide from search engines because it's just a sales page that I use for sending out an email and so on and so forth. I add a video here and that's it, right? But otherwise, you can even enable this to be crawled by Google. So you can have your normal funnels being actually found on Google, which is good. Because that way you're getting organic leads also that might come in just from this exercise alone. Beauty of it is that you're hosting everything on your own. GoDaddy is there. You're getting recommendations from search engines and so on and so forth if it's related to what they have. So it's really up to you. But that's very much something to look at. And obviously you can see right here for the tracking, let's say you're sending Facebook ads and so on and so forth, you can add that also there. That is pretty much how it is. Then if you want to view your page, you basically click on save changes, then view right here, and you'll be able to view the page. Now obviously, as you can see, I have not added a video right to my page, so this is why it doesn't show that there is actually a video. It just shows a button, and if you click on this button, it takes you to the monthly offer of system.io, just a page that I wanted to show you. Okay, so this is the editing tool that is the funnel builder in itself, and I wanted to spend some time on it. So once you understand this, creating your sales funnel is going to be super simple. But also, if you need to create a website, I'm just going to show you guys this. It's the same structure, right? Let's say I want to make a change to this page right here. This is a blog page. Let's say you want to write a blog. You do the exact same thing. You create a new page, and you can see this blog that I personally written. Okay, so I basically created a new page. I added, go back to dashboard. So you can see right here on this entire page, what's happening right now is that you see the title right here, then you see the image that I added here, then you see the content page right here, which is very easy to create, by the way, based on all the structures. Then I added a video of my own right here, then an introduction, some information about system.io, images, basically created a blog, and I was using the exact same software, right? The exact same elements of a funnel builder. So once you understand this tool, it's going to be the most easiest thing. So let me know in the comments if you have any questions about the funnel builder. And what we're going to do in the second half of this whole training is we're going to look at how to set up your first sales funnel and list builder and everything else.